नमस्कार जय जगन्नाथ मु आपको स्वागत करुच्ची स्टडी आईक्यू चैनल रे आज आम डिस्कस करबो लास्ट वीक रे करंट अफेयर्स एवं करंट अफेयर्स रो ड्यूरेशन रहबो 1st ऑफ जून टू 6th जून ओके तो चलंतु स्टार्ट करबा डिस्कशन तो एटा होची आपनकर वीकली करंट अफेयर सेशन सो लेट्स स्टार्ट सो द फर्स्ट न्यूज is India's first AI-centric ACZ. First AI-centric ACZ. World No Tobacco Day. India secured seat at UN Economic and Social Council for 26-28. World Environment Day 25. PM Modi set to inaugurate world's tallest railway bridge. International Conference on Glacier Conservation 25. Nomadic Elephant Exercise. Palamu Tiger Reserve, Perito Moreno Glacier. Environment Day, PM Modi to launch Aravalli Green Project. ICRISAT launches Agriculture Cooperation Center for Global South. And 2 more wetlands gain recognition. India has total 91 Ramsar sites, and apart from these news, we have Odisha specific news as well. India's first AI-centric SEZ, India's first artificial intelligence-centric special economic zone is to be established in Nava Raipur, Chhattisgarh, making a significant milestone in the country's technological advancement. So just remember this. This could be asked in your prelims exam. This is the first AI-centric SEZ, special economic zones. Project overview, let's see. Developer Rack Bank Data Center Private Limited, an Indore-based carbon neutral data center company. Investment 1,000 crore. If you see the location, it is Nava Raipur, the capital of Chhattisgarh. Area 6 acres. Infrastructure 1.5 lakh square foot facility equipped with high performance computing system and servers. 4 high density data centers with a combined capacity of 80 megawatts. Okay, so these are overview of the project. Strategic significance. What are the significance? First one is a digital hub. The SEZ aims to transform the region into a digital and technological hub. Basically, those new technological companies or those companies who are working in these new technologies, they would set up their unit or firm in that SEZ. So this is a digital hub. Global collaboration. Tech giants Google, OpenAI, Microsoft and Meta to host their services from India. Policy alignment. If you see, the initiative aligns with national program like Digital India, Make in India, promoting technological self-reliance. Employment and education. The first one is the job creation, significant employment opportunities. Job creation, significant employment opportunities in terms of skill development. Rack Bank plans to collaborate with local technical institutes to provide specialized training programs. Okay, specialized training programs. Next, World No Tobacco Day. World No Tobacco Day is observed annually on 31st May, established by the World Health Organization in 1987. Theme for 2025, Unmasking the Appeal. Unmasking the Appeal. The 2025 theme, Unmasking the Appeal, exposing industry tactics and tobacco and nicotine products, focuses on revealing how tobacco and nicotine industries make their harmful products seem attractive. Okay, so basically you might have seen since this tobacco cigarettes, these are harmful for the or injurious to health, but those attractive packaging attracts the consumer as well. So say jinsu focus kara jauchi, exposing industry tactics and tobacco and nicotine products. Next, India secured seat at UN Economic and Social Council for 26-28. India has been elected to the United Nations Economic and Social Council for 3-year terms spanning from 1st January 2026 to 31st December 2028. What is the significance of this election? This marks India's 18th term on the ECOSOC, underscoring long-standing commitment to multilateral diplomacy and sustainable development. What is this ECOSOC, Economic and Social Council of United Nations, who has been given the responsibility with respect to the development, or what we call it helps the countries to achieve those SDG sustainable development goals. Okay. India's role in ECOSOC. As a member of ECOSOC, India aims to advocate inclusive and sustainable development policies. When we say inclusive, so every individual must be part of that development or benefited from that development, and it must be sustainable. That means along with the ecological balance. Promote international cooperation, economic and social environmental issues, promoting international cooperation among the countries. Contribute to the formulation of policies addressing global challenges such as poverty, education, health, and climate change. So this also part of this strategy or this goal. Okay, contribute to the formulation of policies. About ECOSOC, established in 1945, just after this Second World War, ECOSOC is one of the 6 principal organs of the United Nations. It serves as the central platform for fostering debate and innovative thinking, for forging consensus on ways forward, and coordinating efforts to achieve internationally agreed upon goals. Okay, ECOSOC is responsible for promoting higher standards of living, full employment, economic and social progress, identifying solution to international economic, social, and health problems, facilitating international cultural and educational cooperation, encouraging universal respect for human rights and fundamental freedom. Next, World Environment Day was observed globally on June 5th, with the Republic of Korea serving as the official host. The central theme for this year bit plastic pollution, emphasizing the urgent need to tackle the escalating crisis of plastic waste through global cooperation and sustainable practices. So this United Nations Environment Program, established in 1973, World Environment Day, has evolved into largest global platform for environmental outreach. So for the first time, this World Environment Day was celebrated 1973, and engaging over 150 countries annually. It serves as a catalyst for raising awareness and promoting action and preaching environmental issues. Next, PM Modi is set to inaugurate the world's tallest railway bridge. On June 6, 2025, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Chenab rail bridge in Jammu and Kashmir, making a significant milestone in India's infrastructure development. So let's see the key feature. Number 1, height is 359 meters above the river bed, making it the tallest railway bridge globally. In fact, it has more height than the Eiffel Tower. Length 1315 meters, constructed using approximately 30,000 tons of steel. Design: an arc bridge engineered to withstand earthquakes up to magnitude wind speed of 266 kilometer and potential blast. यानी कि it can manage if there would be a cyclone or a wind speed of 266 kilometer. A central component of the 43,780 crore Udhampur Srinagar Baramulla rail link project, which includes 36 tunnels and 943 bridges. The bridge inauguration completes USBRL project, establishing an all-weather link from the Jammu and Kashmir region to the New Delhi, Kashmir Valley to the rest of India, New Delhi. So expectations: it can boost tourism, facilitate easier access to the region, promoting tourism, stimulate economic growth, enhancing trade and commerce, improve accessibility, provide a reliable connectivity, especially during the harsh winter when the road access often hindered. Next is International Conference on Glacier Conservation 2025. The high-level International Conference on Glaciers Preservation 2025 took place from 29th May to 1st June 2025 in Dusanbe, Tajikistan, serving as the flagship event of the United Nations International Year of Glacier Preservation. Okay, serving as the flagship event of the United Nations International Year of Glaciers Preservation 2025. Significance: organized by the government of Tajikistan with support from the UNESCO, World Meteorological Organization and other partners, the conference aimed to highlight the critical role of glacier in global water security and climate regulation, address the accelerating retreat of glaciers. I mean, glaciers are dying. Mobilize international cooperation for glacier preservation. So, average temperature is increasing. The glacier ଆପଣଙ୍କର melt ହେଲା तो ଆପଣଙ୍କର sea level rise କରିବ and ଯଦି sea level rise କଲା obviously submergence of low lying areas. Okay. Key themes: impact of glacier reduction on agriculture, tackling super pollutants and their effects on glaciers, indigenous practices in glacier preservation, and risk mitigation. These four are key themes. Next is Nomadic Elephant Exercise, the 17th edition of the India-Mongolia Joint Military Exercise, Nomadic Elephant 2025, is currently underway in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia from 31st May to June 13. This annual bilateral exercise, initiated in 2004, alternates between India and Mongolia, enhance military cooperation and interoperability. Okay, this annual bilateral exercise initiated in 2004, India and Mongolia. Nomadic Elephant 2025 focuses on strengthening counter-terrorism and counter-insurgency, experiencing best practices between the Indian and Mongolian armed forces. Next, Palamu Tiger Reserve. Let's see why Palamu Tiger Reserve is in news. The Jharkhand government has announced plans to establish the state's first tiger safari in the Barwadi Western Forest Range, situated on the fringe of Palamu Tiger Reserve in Lather district. Palamu Tiger Reserve, located in the Lather district of Jharkhand, is a significant conservation area and only tiger reserve in the state. Established in 1973 under the India's Project Tiger initiative, it was among the first 9 tiger reserves in the country. Location: situated in the western part of the Chotanagpur Plateau, encompassing parts of Palamu, Lather and Gadua districts, covers approximately 1129.93 square kilometer, features undulating terrain with valley, hills and plains. Types of tiger safari: captive safari houses rescued or Jew breed tigers in controlled naturalistic settings. Wild safari, traditional open reserve model like Ranthambore or Jim Corbett with no guaranteed sightings. So wild safari यानी कि Ranthambore National Park, if you visit, or Jim Corbett, then you can see those tigers. Next, Perito Moreno Glacier, Argentina's most famous glacier, Perito Moreno Glacier, which has a surface area of 250 square kilometer, is crumbling. Scientists report that the glacier has lost its 2,000 meters of this margin over the past 7 years, making the fastest retreat in nearly half a century. Okay. The primary driver behind this accelerated retreat is climate change. Rising regional temperatures have increased melting rates while declining precipitation has reduced, so accumulation, both critical factors for the glacier sustainability. The transformation of Perito Moreno form from a stable glacier to one in retreat underscores and the broader impacts of climate change on environmental worldwide. Environment Day, PM Modi to launch Aravalli Green Project. PM Modi launched its first phase of Aravalli Wall project at Delhi's Bhagwan Mahabir Banasthali Park as part of the एक पेड़ माँ के नाम initiative. The project aims to reforest and rehabilitate 700 Aravalli people. Okay. Significance modeled on Africa's Great Green Wall, preventing Thar Desert encroachment to eastward, enhancing carbon sink, so supporting rivers like Sabarmati, Banas, Luni, Chambal, ecologically sensitive wildlife concern. The initiative also mobilizes ecotourism, 1,000 plus nurseries, youth participation, and mobilizing via the Merry Life portal. ICRISAT launches AGRI Cooperation Center for Global South, International Crops Research Institute for the Semi-Arid Tropic Region in collaboration with the Reserve Bank of India. Collaboration with Research and Information System for Developing Countries, RIS, recently launched the ICRISAT Center of Excellence for South-South Cooperation. When we say South-South Cooperation, that means country of developing, underdeveloped countries only in the southern hemisphere, because the world has been divided into northern hemisphere, north, southern hemisphere. They are the poor, underdeveloped countries. Objective: catalyze South-South cooperation, serves as a dedicated platform to scale proven agricultural innovation. Okay. Digital Knowledge Hub hosts a digital portal with a living repository of validated innovation to enable peer-to-peer learning. Okay. Policy matchmaking and deployment of climate smart. Policy and capacity building works closely with the government and institutional stakeholders to democratize agricultural knowledge, integrating India's experience into policies abroad. Okay. Next, two more wetlands gain recognition. India has 91 Ramsar site. India designates two new wetlands. Total Ramsar site rise to 91, and two sites are from Rajasthan. Okay, one is Khichan Bird Sanctuary in Pallodi and Minar Lake in Udaipur. The significant development underscores India's ongoing commitment for the conservation and sustainability. With this latest edition, India now holds the distinction of having the second largest number of Ramsar sites in Asia. The Khichan Bird Sanctuary is a unique community management wetland that has become haven for thousands migratory birds, most notably the domestic crane. The Minar Lake, often referred to as the bird village of Rajasthan, is another clinical habitat for a diverse range of resident and migratory birds. The Ramsar Convention, an intergovernmental treaty adopted in 1971, the Iranian city of Ramsar provides the framework of the conservation and the wise use of wetlands and their resources. Okay. Odisha news. Suchitra Parida wins silver in women's javelin at Paris 2025. Personal best, that is 17.98 meter at the renowned Charletti Stadium, Paris. The gold was secured by Mexico's Navarro HMG. Sakadowa festival begins in Gajapati's Tibetan settlement. The Tibetan community in Gajapati district, Odisha, has commenced the observance of Sakadowa, a sacred Buddhist festival, will culminate its Buddha Purnima. The event began with the display of 5 colored Tibetan mantra flags and saw the participation of 200 lamas engaging in spatial ritual. Okay, 200 lamas engaging spatial rituals at the Padma Sambhava Mahavira Monastery, led by Durji Lopon. Okay. Sakadoa commemorates the birth, enlightenment, parinirvan of Lord Buddha, making it one of the most significant periods in Tibetan uh, Buddhist calendar. During this, English practices focus on self-reflection, minimizing negative action, promoting positive thinking with an emphasis on prayers for wood peace. Approximately 30,000 Tibetans reside in 5 campuses across uh, Chandragiri, Ziranga, Takilipadar, Lover Singh, and Mahendragarh. The Odisha government has urged the center to set up a second campus of Indian Institute of Forest Management in Mayurbhanj, Similpal region. Mayurbhanj, being the largest district in Odisha, boasts extensive forest cover and biodiversity, making it an ideal location for forestry education research. The proposed campus aims to provide specialized education, forest management, okay, wildlife conservation, and sustainable development. Odisha launches Zero Accident Day to enhance road safety. June 3rd, 2025, Chief Minister Mohan Charan Maji inaugurated Zero Accident Day initiative aimed to bolster and safety across Odisha. The campaign, developed in collaboration with the IIT Madras until 28 June, focusing on reducing accident through awareness and infrastructure improvement. IUCL Technical Textile Complex in Bhadrak, IUCL, Indian Oil Corporation Limited, collaboration with the MCPI, led the establishing a state-of-art technical textile complex in Bhadrak, Odisha, with an investment 4,377 crore. Production capacity: the facility will feature 900 TPD tons per day, continuous polymerization unit, producing draw textured yarn, fully drawn yarn, and polyester shape. Strategic location: situated in the Dhamnagar under the Bhandari Pokhari block. The location offers proximity to raw materials and robust infrastructure and enhancing operational efficiency. Economic impact: the venture is poised to boost Make in India and Atmanirbharta. PM Janman initiative aims to uplift 23rd or 23,000, including particularly vulnerable tribal group, Bodo, Didai tribes across 150 villages in 5 tribal dominated blocks of Malkanagiri district. Infrastructure enhancement. Key developments include construction of over 160 buses, mega drinking water facilities, 124 villages, rural Odisha, new Anganwadi centers. Okay, so these are few initiatives, and this is educational support. Agricultural livelihood initiative. Approximately 6,326 farmers will receive free seeds and fertilizers. Additionally, 5 Bandhan Vikas Kendras, 2 new industrial training institutes are planned to support livelihood and skill development. Efforts are being made to enhance connectivity with mobile network services extended to 16 villages, 3 of which now have coverage. Odisha launches comprehensive water resources census. Ministry of Jal Shakti with the instruction, the government has first ever water resources census conducted by Odisha. With respect to what? Major and medium irrigation, spring water bodies, minor irrigation, etc. with the help of computer assisted web based application. Development Commissioner Anu Garg overseeing the initiative, coordinating efforts among various state departments to ensure high quality data collection from the village to the state level. The collection of data will be instrumental in informed planning and sustainable utilization of water resources with respect to irrigation, industry, pisciculture and human consumption. The initiative is collaborative effort between the Department of Water Resources, Planning, marking a significant step towards integrated water resource management in Odisha. Odisha drought hotspot moving north and west study. Climate change has pushed drought hotspot of Odisha in the west and northward direction, with some period experiencing shorter but sharper impact. The global study by 12 institutes and organizations, including 6 universities from India, UK, Japan, Brazil, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and meteorological departments, indicated that the westward shift in the drought hotspot from coastal and central Odisha in the 20th century, northern and western region, by combination of shifting monsoon pattern, climate variability, and localized land use changes. The study analyzed 120 years of rainfall data to suggest that Odisha has experienced major droughts approximately every 8 years since 1866. Okay, and during 1970-1980, central and northern districts including Anugul, Baud, Devgarh, Keonjhar, Sambalpur, Sundargarh, Bargarh, Mayurbhanj saw a noticeable increase in severe drought events. Okay. Similarly, in later decades, particularly 1990s and 2000s, southern districts such as Nabrangpur, Koraput, Kalahandi, Nuapada were affected more. The shift appears closely linked to the positive phases of El Nino and negative phases of Southern Oscillation Index. As you know, with this El Nino, there is less amount of rainfall. 60s and 2000s stood out as a period with the highest drought intensity and frequency. Sundargarh district emerged as the drought hotspot. Sundargarh. Drought severity further intensified within 11 to 2020 decade, expanding across western, northern and central region under the influence of successive El Nino events. Okay. The study recommended integrating long-term drought diagnostic, that means how to mitigate this, signals to improve early warning system. Droughts are no longer confined to the few traditional districts. Climate variability continues to intensify. Historical patterns are no longer reliable predictors of future risks. तो पैटर्न जेहेतु चेंज होची हिस्ट्री को देखिके हमें प्रेडिक्ट करि परिबा नाही. We need to rethink our drought resilient strategy. This study provides a scientific foundation to plan a better and bigger. Okay. Next, recycle queen Kamala Maharana passes away. Kamala Maharana, who had earned Prime Minister Narendra Modi's praise for transforming waste into artistic creation, passed away. Popularly known as West to Best Lady of Kendrapada, Kamala was running a successful self-help group launched with a few women in 2016 The group now consists of 50 members who are living by converting waste materials into beautiful items. Okay, so that's it. We have this Aramba batch, foundation batch, English and Hindi. If you want to enroll, you can enroll in this by using this code JN Live, where you will get the maximum discount. And 15th June is the last date. Similarly, we have Paripurna batch. This is English and Odia batch, and this one is the English and Hindi batch. Okay, and this has already been started 5th of June. If you want to join, again use code JN Live to get maximum discount. You can join my Telegram channel, Facebook and Insta, so that if you have any query, you can ask and you can get the PDF as well. Thank you.